There's a likelihood of severe food shortage that could lead to hunger and starvation if nothing urgent is done by the federal government to mitigate the impact of flooding across the country. Farmers in Oguta and Ohaji Egbama local council areas of Imo are seriously concerned about the farmlands washed away by the floods. TVC's Prince Uba reports.
Over the years, periodic release of water from Lado Dam in northern Cameroon empties into the tributaries of River Benue and River Niger, causing perennial flooding of coastal states. In the wake of this year's flood, affected communities, especially in Imo State, are counting their losses and are calling on the federal government to find a permanent solution to what has become a recurring environmental crisis in the country. Goodluck Osai is a farmer who has spent thousands of naira to plant in this year's farming season, but the flood forced him to prematurely harvest his farm produce and salvage a few crops from the flood.
My 3 farmland have been flooded by flood. There's the one we call Oguta farmland. It's a general farmland for the whole community. We finished that one on Sunday. Then about yesterday, and day before yesterday being Monday, we came here, all this place was dry. I was the one who owned this farmland. All of us were surprised that everywhere had been flooded by flood.
This farmer's situation resonates among many others in Oguta and Ohaji Egbama local government areas as they appeal to government at all levels to provide some palliatives to cushion the impasse of the flood.
If you look around, you see that my people have vacated the whole of this place. There are reptiles all over the place, and it's beyond imagination where my people are.
For all the things that we have done since over 2-3 years have vanished. Cassava, yam plantation, factory, our poultry, everything is zero, upon zero.
The flood spoiled our cassava so much, and my house also. Even some students said they couldn't go to school.
The member representing Ohaji Egbama, Oguta and Oru West Federal Constituency, is reaching out to the affected victims with relief materials and promised to build 4 flood centers in the 2 council areas.
We are begging the federal government of Nigeria to find, as a matter of urgency, the need for us to build dams within these areas. And not only building dams, the River Niger should be dredged to increase the volume of water it's going to collect. Without this, God forbid, we may be having reoccurrence of these situations.
Oguta and Ohaji Egbama are 2 major oil-producing local government areas in Imo State. Already, more than 1,500 families from both council areas are now displaced by the floods from Orashi River, which has overflown its banks. Prince Oba, TVC News, Oguta.